Yeah. Sup, show. Welcome back to the Kozy Chronicles podcast, Volume 4, Black History Month episode. Happy Black History Month to everybody, to every black person out there. You know, wish the month was longer, but you know, white people don't really like us. But I'm here with the goons, my co-host Darius.
What's up with y'all niggas? Happy Black History Month, my nigga.
Powerful.
Go support your local black business. Buy something. Share something. Spread it, nigga.
Speaking of a black business, you can go support our merch shop. But you know what I mean? Hey, we got the new member, Aaron. You want to say what's up?
What it is?
Oh, this nigga tired. Straight out of work, nigga. You know, niggas don't even know. I just said the word we're not even supposed to say twice. But anyway, y'all don't even know. Aaron skipped out on Hooters. He skipped out on food for the podcast.
I did.
For the sake of the podcast.
I skipped out on food and a shorty that I've been banging with for a little minute, man. Just to hop on this mug. You feel me? I said I was gonna be on this bitch.
You know what that mean, right? That mean everybody listening gotta go hit us with 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, 5 stars on Google Podcasts, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. And we on Twitch. Follow us there. You know, support us everywhere else that you hear us on. You know, support what you like hearing. It's the only thing that makes sense. But a lot of people miss that. But we're gonna get right into it. Have y'all heard what's going on with T.I. and Tiny?
Boy,
a little bit.
Boy,
y'all want to explain what's happening to the people who don't know? Y'all want me to do it?
I want you to explain it.
Go ahead.
All right, okay.
I'm still shook off of it, B.
Okay. So it's real wild. It's real wild. I don't know shorty's name. I forgot that. But so this girl that guess that evidently that T.I. slept with or just called her over. A stripper got caught over. I guess do we say supposedly or is this
allegedly? Just say allegedly.
Okay. So allegedly, this stripper named Sabrina went over to T.I. and Tiny's house. I don't know what really happened with her situation, but supposedly, from what everybody else is saying, from a lot of the other alleged statements, T.I. and Tiny, they might be a little to bondage. They might be a little to BDSM, but a little bit of further off, more on the Bill Cosby side. They have them shorties take X pills before they come in the crib, allegedly. A lot of girls is blacking out. A lot of people they take their phone. They take a lot of the strippers' phones, but whenever they come into the place, I mean not the place, they house, or then they have them in the hotel.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, some of them was in the hotel.
Allegedly, there'd be other celebrities there too. So I mean, shit.
Other celebrities.
Yes, we had celebs there.
I ain't heard of that. I know that the other strippers are the other alleged statements are saying that T.I. is like whenever they there, it's not. He snaps into a whole nother side, like he's a whole nother person. And sometimes Tiny also can control him in a different way, like he acts in a different light. I guess I don't want to say
that nigga be horny.
Dominated, yeah, but like
that nigga be horny.
He be a little wild. I don't want to say like dominated, but like she can kind of control him, I guess, with her voice, allegedly, with a lot of.
I believe it.
I do. Like when I was reading it, I was believing what they were saying, but then I went on T.I.'s Instagram page because I like to hear both sides. I feel like it's as an equal opportunist and a black male should also hear what the guy has to say, because if somebody just says like, oh, this person did these type of things to me, that can really ruin everything they stand for. So I at least wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. But and on his account, he he found a female that went in and sent alleged statement to Sabrina, and she went on and later stated that she lied and she just capped about the entire statement. She only went and just said all this stuff, and she don't really believe that T.I. did all this stuff. She don't really know why Sabrina doing it. She thinks she's a goofy, really. And it's like, I want to look at it from two lights, because a lot of people on the side of if he didn't do it, statements like this can ruin like your whole career, everything that you stand for. So if he didn't do it, people like that, they ruin what this. No, I'm switching sides. Misstatement. They ruin what the strippers is really saying. If he's really doing that to them, popping it, making them take X pills, making them have their phones, drugging them, having sex with them, and they waking up and they vaginas hurt, they assholes hurt. A lot of them, I guess, a lot of them is bleeding. All of them is waking up bruised, waking up in bathtubs. And T.I.'s not. He say he ain't do it. How y'all feel about it?
I feel like he has his secrets. I don't know if it's that wild, but I feel like he definitely is a different nigga when it comes to sex. Like, I feel like he's not no normal ass nigga when it comes to that. Like, he really is a wild specimen when it comes to having foreplay or any type of that. And like, that nigga got some weird fetishes or some weird shit going
It's so
on.
crazy. A lot of people really do.
Nigga, boy,
A lot of niggas into some really strange stuff.
I could put us on blast on this BDM stuff, nigga, because
Put eyes on blast.
I can put everybody on blast, nigga.
Everybody.
I don't know
Everybody, nigga.
who's everybody, say?
Everybody, but let me tell you something, right? You know, therapists know all your kinks before you do, right? And you know why they know that? Because most of your kinks come from trauma, nigga. So,
You know, I think I'm realizing why I liked older women.
And
And I think it's because of the stuff that happened when I was not stuff that happened, like stuff that like I seen as a kid. Like there's people that's not like my older family that's not caring, and I guess like I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna put them on blast, but like it was some stuff the kids probably shouldn't be seeing.
But they were seeing, you know
Yeah.
Nah, I can attest to that, nigga. That's why I did older women, because you know, to the last episode, what happened when I was younger, nigga, it just. And now I'm just attracted to older women to be like that. But I mean, there's other stuff that leads into it too, though. Yeah, man. But we ain't gonna get into the nasty.
Yeah. Still don't know how the therapists gonna know everything.
It's because it's like based off certain trauma, you can develop certain kinks. So if you're talking to them about your trauma, then you can, therefore they can, like, because if you're talking to them about their trauma and you don't know that kinks stem from trauma, then they already know that, and you tell them your trauma, they can just assume. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
I feel it, but
Speak your mind, the whole podcast.
That's a little weird though. You feel me? Because like, damn, that it's crazy.
Kind of superhero shit.
It's crazy how much power a therapist can hold over you, and you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Like if you legit think about it, like if you go to see a therapist and you tell her everything about you or him everything about you, like they could really fuck your life up.
They could.
They could really make you fall in love with them on some fucked up shit. And you
I don't know about that one.
That's low key why I want to learn. Like I want to learn how the brain works. I think it's interesting why we do certain things, why we act how we act, and all of it stems from like what happened when you was younger, and all of it's in your brain.
I mean, honestly,
you can really like manipulate people and make them believe stuff.
Yeah,
I want to say when you're younger, I feel like every experience you go through changes you in some type of way, whether it's good or bad.
Oh, yeah. It does, definitely. It's crazy, but like once you start to learn about it, it kind of messes you up a little bit because you start to see it in yourself, and then you start to see it in other people, and then you're just like, God damn.
Oh! By no means, I'm not no special type of nigga. I'm not no one of a kind type nigga. I definitely niggas like me in the world. I know that.
No, not like that. I'm saying as far as like you gonna start realizing, oh, this isn't just a personality trait. This is a trauma response.
This nigga getting deep.
I'm trying to show,
I'm
bro.
with my
Look, when I tell you,
poet.
I've done so many things
Shakespeare?
that I thought were normal, and as I dig deep more into trauma, I realize a lot of it is trauma response, not just me being me. It's absolutely crazy.
Well, compared to the average person, Aaron, you have a lot more traumas than most of us. Nigga.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I would, nigga.
I wouldn't. What?
You found out that you got molested last podcast. If you just find out stuff like that, you have more trauma than more like people. I don't know. You just had a wild life so far, nigga. Your first 18 years sucked, nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean,
yeah.
I
You do
guess
got
I never really saw it like that. I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have gone through what I've gone through. I mean,
I don't know about that.
Y'all ain't never been homeless before?
You really you could really be like the IRL Sasuke minus the family dying and all that. Your brother, the whole Uchiha shit.
It's crazy. My therapist tells me all the time. She says I laugh so much because I don't process that shit, and I just let it sit there. And I feel like
a lot of I do that.
Yeah, nigga.
A lot of people do that.
I mean, because it's funny because I didn't realize how crazy it was until I started talking to hella white girls. Like I'm talking about the whitest of white. And I explained something to them, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that didn't happen to you." They're like, "Hell no." I'm like, "Oh shit."
I grew up in a loving household.
She hollered,
"Cause my mom
I feel like I should be scared of you, but I'm not." I said, "Oh, okay."
What?
Wait
a minute.
Because you know how I was telling her how I had how I had somebody switch up on me, and that went sideways, and some stuff almost went down, and she was like, "What the fuck?" I thought that was only in movies. I was like, "Oh no, that happens." Damn. Okay, I see it now a little bit.
He's fucking with the whitey whites.
Right.
The Visco girls.
Yeah.
See, but here's the thing: I don't even have
Visco's so
right?
weird, nigga.
If I vibe with somebody, I vibe with somebody. I don't care.
Do
y'all like Visco?
Religion, none of that.
A lot of time you vibe with a lot of white girls, nigga.
Nah, that's not true. I've dated black girls. I've dated Latina girls. I've dated white girls.
I want to expand. I want to expand the palette.
It's not even expanded, bro. I'm telling you, literally, it's just if I can connect with a person, no matter what, I'm a bang with them heavy. That's all about the connection for me.
Yeah, hey, but ladies out there connecting with this nigga Aaron is probably hard as hell.
It's not. That's the thing. It's not hard to connect, and that scares a lot of women because
I don't know if you said something totally different.
You're gonna look at this. No, when you meet this nigga, you gonna say something to this nigga, and he gonna tell you his whole fucking life story, all the pain he went through, all the trauma he went through, and whatever your response to that is hey, fuck it, nigga.
No, I'm gonna tell you how dating usually goes. I'm gonna tell you how dating usually goes with me. Right? It's the talking stage, and then they start opening up a little bit, and then I have to open up, and then usually they got some deep stuff, and to make them feel comfortable. Or this goes with anybody. I just I'll open up a little bit too. And then we just casually talking about it, and we working through it together. And then that's a plus and a negative because a lot of people don't open up like that. Like I realized that I'm the exact opposite of a lot of people. So I didn't know people have an easier time telling you their emotions and showing you their emotions versus opening up about the past. I'm not exact opposite. I can open up about the past, but nigga, I cannot tell you how I'm feeling for shit. And so when I open up about the past, a lot of women think that, it's like this big grand gesture. And in reality, that's just how I communicate to people. So it causes a very confusing dynamic, which it oftentimes, or not, it leads to a girl saying she loves me 2 weeks into a relationship. That's why, Eric, when I be texting the group so much, dang, I can't believe Shorty did it. It's because we bond so deep within the first couple of days of talking.
Our souls intertwine.
I'm trying to tell you,
I envisioned my whole life with this marvelous lady beast.
Any girl that I've talked to, I've probably envisioned our life the second after we had got each other Snapchats.
The fuck?
I mean, wait,
nigga,
Snapchats?
Snapchats.
You're dead ass, ain't you?
I'm not even. I'm dead serious, my nigga.
I need to smack this nigga with a spoon. What the fuck?
The reason why a lot of niggas don't open up is because at one point in their lives, these niggas open up, and when they open up, they don't get the responses that they're hoping for. And that makes a nigga shut down. And nigga shut down. They can come out the ground. You know what I'm saying? They can build themselves back up. And if they get shot down again, it's done for.
Type
what
shit.
happened to me. That's what happened to me. I used to be so talkative about my problems, Eric. You know, I used to tell shit.
You don't
so
listen
much.
though.
You right. I'm a dumb nigga, but like you know that.
This nigga
Like,
just don't want to
You're
get that.
not dumb. You just think that you can handle everything on your own. You
no,
grow out of
I'm
it.
not talking about that. I'm talking about like I don't listen to advice. Like
Some people like
you could tell me, hey, this girl is trying to kill you. Leave her alone. She don't love you. I swear to God, I would still date that girl. Cause I'm not smart.
you know who else would?
Ooh, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Hold
Yep.
up, bro.
Mr.
Nah,
Joseph.
that's
Mr.
because
Joseph.
danger excites me a little bit. Yeah, man.
But you're weird like that. To me, it's just that.
Does that mean you're weird too,
I
Darius?
think with my heart more than my mind. I don't listen to my head at all. And that makes me a dumb individual.
A lot of people, well, to go to back to hiding how you feel. A lot of people, whenever they're younger as kids, whenever they would cry, and if they're boys, if they would cry or something like that, their parents would be like, "Oh, suck it up. Don't cry. Boys don't cry. Men don't do this. You gotta be strong." Da 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 da. And it's like whenever you grow up, that's in the back of your head because it's like I'm a guy, I'm a man, I'm supposed to be strong. I'm sitting here crying. I can't cry. So then you try to hold that up and you start boxing stuff up. And eventually a lot of people get used to that. And if they get used to that, a lot of people don't shift out of that.
Facts.
And see, that's what's wrong with you black people.
Look, nah, because I was lucky enough. I realized that at a very young age. And so like with the acting suspect stuff, that stems from me just not caring. Because at the end of the day, what makes you gay is being gay. So I just say whatever and do whatever because I'm confident in my sexuality. And it just once you realize that none of that shit matters, and yes, you are allowed to feel things, it changes your whole perspective.
What if you're just gay?
I mean,
sexuality is a spectrum.
Exactly. I mean, even my therapist, she says,
I don't know what that means, by the way. I was just trying to be funny.
Oh, well, I mean, sexuality, there is a spectrum. It's a lot to it. I can't exactly explain.
We can get into that after what you were saying.
I'm not the best person to go to that because I don't know everything about that.
We need to get
even my therapist, though, she says I'm
like a
lot more mature for my age, and it's also because she says I have a lot of my problems that I have are a lot of feminine problems, like a lot of problems that girls have and women have. So like,
get a women's
that's just because.
Next podcast.
But she's saying that because a lot of guys tend to not. I'm the exact opposite. So instead of bottling up everything and being pissed off all the time, I'm in my head all the time, which is how are you feeling? And so it just opened my eyes. I was like, God dang! I was like, society really just don't care. And I was thinking about it because I used to be like that when I was younger. I'd just be pissed off all the time. And then I got older and I went through a whole lot more stuff. And I was like, oh shit, let me just feel this shit. And then I got stuck in my head and I was like, oh well, this ain't no good.
I just experienced life.
But the shit y'all went through, I never really went through. Like when you say boys don't cry, I never really went through that shit. Because I never cried in the first place. I really just did.
Well, there's a difference.
My life, nigga.
Not everybody's the same.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm saying like only time I ever would cry is for a whooping, and then the black response, the black mom response. Shut up! What you to cry about after giving you a whooping?
I was that little boy. I was about to say the N word. I was that little boy that like in kindergarten. If I got dropped off to school, I would at first I used to cry and be like I miss my mama, but that was also a smart kid like me skipped preschool. Pre-K. I was too smart for that. I was too smart for that. I was too much for that, man. Einstein, man. You see the intellect, Modoc. But anyway, I have nothing to say after that.
This nigga went. So let me get this straight. You brought up the problems as being struck down as a young male just to tell everybody that you went to that you skipped preschool. Nigga.
Yeah, don't say went to, nigga. I skipped it. Pre-K wasn't me.
It's always been weird to me. I've never been an emotional person. Like I've never had any strong emotions about anything. Like even since I was a kid. Like you just I don't know. I feel like I've always been a lonely, shut down type person, or I don't open up much because I didn't talk much as a kid. I don't talk much now. I don't talk about my problems.
Well, why do you see that? Why do you see that? That's weird.
Because that's not normal.
Why is it? What is normal to you?
Exactly.
Because everybody's different.
I would say like I'm not saying like if you talk about your problems, then you're the most normal of normal. If you don't talk about it, you're not.
No,
normal.
it might be okay.
But
But yeah, what we're saying is like, nigga, did like somebody beat that into you, or is that
Wait a
just how
minute.
you are?
it was just how I was. Like,
Then that's I mean, in my opinion, that's completely fine. If that's just how you are, then that's just how you are. Because I mean,
I was
some
just
people are emotional, some people aren't.
Because thinking back on it, I really was just a 10-year-old that wanted to be alone and hated the world for no apparent. Like, life was great back then. I don't know why, but I just didn't want to talk to people. I didn't want to open. I didn't want people to know who I was. I just wanted to shut down. And it's just a weird feeling that popped up in my head. Weird thought that popped in my head. How I was just like that for no apparent reason.
But I mean, it might not be bad.
Yo, sorry to disturb your regularly scheduled podcast, but you know what time it is. Sponsorship. Today's sponsor is Anchor. Anchor is a free podcast app that gives you all the steps you will need to create a podcast. They even distribute it on music apps such as Apple Music and Spotify, and many more, just for you, and they do it for free. You can even make money from it. This would be the perfect podcast app to use if you have any dreams during this pandemic. I'd say give it a try. Back to the regularly scheduled podcast.
I mean, it can be bad in some sorts because now I don't want to open up. Like, it's clear I'm struggling with a lot of mental issues, but I don't want to. That's the only reason I won't go to a therapist, because I don't want to open up. I don't want to know who I am. I don't want to know myself.
Why?
A therapist don't really work for everybody. But yeah, why?
But I don't know why. That's the thing. I just want to shut down and be alone and deal with everything on my own, because I feel.
So you want to deal with everything on your own, but you know you can't deal with everything on your own, but you're too scared to open up.
Yes.
See why I started giving him advice?
No, it's not that. It's just you have to work on opening up in small doses.
That's the thing. I've tried that before. Before I used to open up a little bit, and then
He's just hard headed. Very fucking hard headed.
No. Back then I was hard headed. Now I listen now. I'm matured, but now I just don't open up because, as a teenager, dating and all that, and you just living life, you come across a lot of pain when it comes to women or just in general. So that made the nigga want to shut down even more. Just going through a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Not to cut you off, but let's look at it like this. Do you have anybody to open up to if you was to like regularly go through stuff and more than like a diary or like somebody that you can see? I don't know.
Like a professional or just
just like a trusted person that like you could speak to, go to, be like, yeah, damn, I'm going through this, that, and the third. I really need to get this off my chest type beat.
Yes, I have multiple people. I have at least 7+ people. I just they ask me to open, they see that I'm struggling with stuff, and they ask me to open up, and I still won't do it. I say I'm either fine, or I admit that I know I'm struggling. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm down bad right now, but I still won't open up to nobody. I don't even open up to myself. Like, if I catch myself thinking about my past or pain too much, I would distract myself to force myself not to think about or open up to myself, so I don't have to relive or think about my problems or try to know.
I've done that before.
So you're just postponing the inevitable feelings that you know you're going to be feeling.
I wonder what that stems from.
Basically, yeah.
So I can tell you what that's going to lead to, because it's not good.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh, I know what it's going to lead to. That's been.
I wonder where that stems from.
That being said,
daddy issues.
You should, like, when I tell you little things, I'm not talking about I'm talking about like literally, nigga, if you wake up and you stub your toe getting out of bed, say, damn, that really hurt, and it makes me feel angry. And then you will progressively just be able to be more comfortable with opening up to yourself and to whoever you feel like you're comfortable opening up with.
But it doesn't. I really don't feel much emotions anymore. I just go. I just live life. I can't really say, in this whole last year, 2020. I can never say for a period of time I was happy. I was sad.
You was
Or,
okay. So
Oh
like,
yeah,
was your
me
days
too.
going together, and like it just seemed like you was
Do
just
you
living
feel
on the same
content a
day?
lot?
content. Basically, yeah, I'm just
Yeah, I feel
content.
that.
I'm just content with everything. Like, like when I saw like I was at work, right? And my mom called me. She was like, "Hey, can you text your dad? Your dad's been missing." When I heard that, I was content. I wasn't like worried that my dad was missing. Like something couldn't happen to him. I was just content.
Oh.
And I texted him, and he texted me back, and I was like, "Okay." And I called my mom. Was like, "Okay, he's fine." That's it.
I mean, there is that though. Take a rocket scientist to understand for that situation why you didn't really feel that much.
Okay, but like it's not like I don't hate them.
Yeah, you ain't gotta hate them, but I mean,
like even when you and your dad
where
didn't
you
have
at?
a good, you know what I'm saying? Even when you wasn't like close with your dad, if he would have been missing, you still would have, you know what I'm saying? Felt some type of way.
I can understand. Okay.
But I'm just content with a lot of stuff I shouldn't be content with. And it bothers me, but not to the point where I want to fix it. I just don't care enough. Either I don't care or I'm content with it.
I mean, well, eventually you'll care enough. So I mean, and I'm not a professional, so I can't really. But I can tell you, eventually, you're gonna have to eventually open up to somebody, nigga, or else you're gonna sit there and eat yourself alive.
What you think I've been doing all 2020, nigga?
Well, it's gonna get to a point where, nigga, it's either you gonna
sad on the
need some help
podcast.
or you're going to like actually be placed in help because it can only last for so long. You can only be in that mind state before you start presenting like just red flags and people start to notice how much your mental is affecting you. And
I've been like this for a good minute now.
I mean, yeah, but it can also get worse. And here's the thing: a lot of people really just don't know what to do, and some just don't even care. Because I mean, I've been through that too, and like my sophomore and junior year, that was probably the most depressed I've ever been. And people, I mean, they tried to help, but nobody could really help. I mean, they didn't care as much. The school didn't care, so it's really just up to you, to be honest. I mean, you can always have a support system, but
I have a support system, but I don't care enough to use it. Anyway, enough of the sadness of my mental health. What else we gonna talk about on the podcast, Mr. Easy?
Nigga just said, let's switch out the session, man. All right, man. So y'all got to go into the NBA playoffs.
The playoffs right now?
The playoffs.
That's playoffs. Fucking
the
finals.
Not going or
the finals.
The finals.
Finals.
The finals.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, nigga. I have not been watching any NBA. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even.
If I had to choose right now, probably the Lakers and the Sixers. That's a heavy favorite. Joel Embiid is playing like an MVP. LeBron's playing like an MVP. The Lakers are still the Lakers, but the 76ers are way better when they got Steph Curry and they got all these other niggas now. So, and with the Celtics, I mean, the Celtics are doing all right, but they have lost players. The heavy competition. The Heat playing bad. The Raptors playing bad. So the East right now is open for the 76ers versus the Nets in the Eastern Conference Final. And if the Nets can't find no defense against Joel Embiid, I don't see them beating them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Now that we done got the NBA part into the podcast, we can go ahead and switch to the real shit. Have you ever been to a fight before? Y'all ever got into a fight before? What the fight stories at? Where we at? Where we at with it? Where we at with it?
We want to hear the third grade. We want to hear which ones we want to hear.
What you? Let me get specific. Have you ever lost a fight?
Yeah.
Let me hear that.
I bet. So third grade.
I can't tell the story because a nigga like me undefeated, but you know.
This nigga, third grade. Yeah, I mean, there was this girl, and somebody said something one day, and I just chimed in, and I was like, "Yeah, she's a pretty big girl," because she was, and I was young and dumb, and I was body shaming. That was on me.
How big was she?
Sorry for that.
And give me a visualization. I mean,
she wasn't like, bro. She's not like skinny, but she's just not skinny, and she's not like thick. She just a little bit chunky.
Lizzo? Is it Lizzo?
Lizzo.
No, it wasn't Lizzo big. She was just a little bit chunky.
I'm envisioning a McDonald's chicken nugget.
Okay, I get
Back
it,
in
I
like
get it.
2008.
Like, bro, no, bro.
When did you get from
Look,
Happy Meal type beat?
she's not like
Like a Burger
overrated.
King.
Eric, she's
Like
not like old girl that I called over the phone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I forgot this
On
nigga show.
FaceTime. Yeah. It's
Nigga
like
show they
it's
have
like
me call this nigga to get this nigga out of some pussy.
like it was. She was not that big. It's just, but so it's like, you know, word gets around and she hears about it, and so one, she snitches. I get in trouble at CP, and two, she gets her and her friend, right? And I'm chilling one day, vibing on the playground, and Shorty pull up behind me, and I'm like, what's up? And she like, oh, heard you call me fat. And you know, I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I was like, yeah. And so her friend, you know, they circle me and they start punching the nigga. And I'm like, okay, maybe they just, I was like, maybe they just kidding. Let me run up here onto the playground. Run up to the playground. Huh? No.
Well, sorry for the interruption.
Back to the story. But so I run up on the playground. Shorty take my belt and she start giving the nigga a wedgie. And I'm like, what is this bitch doing? They kicked me off the playground, bro. They kicked me off the top of the jungle gym type shit. You feel me?
Oh.
This is where it pisses me off a little bit. They start cracking me in my face, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna hit these girls back. I'm gonna just wait for them to get finished. One of them trips me, and I fall. The big girl comes, she sits on the nigga, bro. She sits on the nigga, bro. She sat on my back, bro, in the middle of my back. Nigga was in 3rd grade.
Why the fuck? Why did she just pop a squat on you like that?
How long did you get beat up for, nigga? What was the teacher?
Bro, I don't know, my nigga. They was just
pop
chilling.
a squat on this nigga?
Look, she's sitting on me, right? And they still wailing on the nigga, bro. They wailing on the nigga, bro. Bro,
fight back, fight back,
nigga. I didn't swing. I didn't say nothing, nigga. I just ate that shit, bro. And then so I get home, and I'm trying to watch Dragon Ball Z, bro. I took like a 30-minute nap. I wake up, nigga. I have never been so sore in my life, nigga. When I tell, bro, Eric, you know what's funny? In the episode, it was where they was waiting on Goku to come back and save them niggas, and then nigga Gohan was hurt, and he was like, "Oh, Piccolo," and I was like, "I feel you, Gohan, my nigga. I'm in the same predicament because nigga, I was so sore." And then here's the thing: the next day, why did they do it again to your boy?
You got hit with the same.
They
shit
did
twice?
it again,
back to back,
twice, nigga. And then the day after that, bro, they tried, but a teacher finally stopped them, bro. I was like,
so they was about to hit you,
bro.
3 days in a row.
They were going to jump you every day.
They was beating your ass 3 days in a row. And the 3rd day, the teacher's like,
look, and then coming to high school, you know, I see her in the hallway, the same, you know, big girl, and I was like, nah, ain't no way she remember me. One day I'm walking with Chelsea, and I'm chopping it up with her, and the girl is like, hey, you know, come get your cookies, da-da-da-da-da. And I'll just keep walking, and I don't look at her. And she's like, yeah, Aaron, I see you over there. I was like, hold up. So you mean to tell me you jumped me in 3rd grade, and you still remember my name? Hold on, cuz this is like, she remember. I know she remember that, though. That's the crazy thing. I never talked to her about it, but I'm like, it made me think. I'm like, yo, what was you like?
Was you really beating that ass, boy?
I'm not gonna lie, nigga. I would have fought.
I did both. I sat there and ate them licks. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I was like, I can't.
2 days in a row, nigga.
2 days, bro.
On the 3rd day, I would have been like, hell nah, nigga. Somebody gotta.
And you gotta understand, these was not no like. It was a big girl and it was a tall girl, and then it was just your average girl, and they was fading the nigga, bro.
By Segas.
I would have pushed them and ran. They not faster than me, nigga. I don't care.
Bro, I tried running, bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, look, let me tell you, you can't outrun them because the way the playground is set up. All they had to do was spread out, and they would catch a nigga lacking, bro.
They had a blueprint of the playground.
Listen. So they spot up.
No, wait. You're a black male, and you telling me you would have let 3 white women catch you in the playground?
Bro, Here's what you're not understanding.
Niggas a damn bad
Unathletic
doing
black
black
people,
history
you
month.
Bruh, see, cause on gang, I'm finna have to take you to that playground, nigga, and I'm finna have to show you the layout because nigga,
Nigga hit you with the same shit.
they set me up. You don't understand, bro. It's not that simple. It's just nigga, you couldn't run. We couldn't go inside because we was outside, and outside
Go
time is
tell a
outside
teacher,
time.
nigga. Don't
So
just
look,
get jumped.
bruh,
You
the
ain't had
teacher-
no friends, nigga.
nobody had no friends, nigga. I was new.
they was the cool kids. They was the
And the
mean
teacher,
bitches.
the counselors, I couldn't find them nowhere. So all they had to
Suck.
do was set themselves up in a triangle, which they did. And when I would run, eventually I would run into one of them. And so I would run into one. They would grab they would grab my shirt, and by the time I could escape them from grabbing my shirt, one of them would already be there, nigga. So I'm back to getting my ass beat, bro. There was nowhere to run.
Ain't
There
no
was
way.
no escape,
Man, was you athletic?
bro.
As a kid?
I mean, I was, but not.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
Bruh,
No, wasn't.
Darius. Yes, I was, bro. You know, I understand. I've been athletic my whole life, so yes, I was athletic as a mug.
You kind of mad. You let a tall girl. I'm pretty sure she wasn't fast.
But she was fast. She was tall. She got a long stride.
Niggas
What are
had
you talking
characters
about,
from the imaginary house of friends beating his ass.
bro? It is what it is. We all take a loss, bro.
Foster's house. I
Nah,
can see
you
the joke
sat there
like,
and took that 2 days in a row, nigga.
I did. I mean, but it's not. If it would have been dudes, it would have been different. I would have been duking it out with them. But it was
No,
it
you
was
wouldn't have,
it was
nigga.
some
You would've
women.
sat there and got beat up too.
Eric, go ahead, let him know. let him know about me.
Let the nigga know me, cuz.
Let this nigga know. Let this nigga know. Because we used to get it cracking off. We used to get it cracking off at Easter. Niggas did not want no problems with me.
You can beat that nigga.
And to this day, niggas still try to call me up, asking, "Hey, I gotta go fight this nigga. Can you come with?" And I'm like, "No,
to
nigga."
this day, high key, I ain't never seen him fight.
I'll talk at
I'll talk, Eric. No, because you go explain why I haven't fought, nigga. What happens when I pull up?
This nigga get bitched out. Security come.
Ooh.
He one of those. He talk a lot of shit. Then when security come, he talk even more shit. He get extra aggressive and shit. He one of those. He lame for real.
Oh, so we capping? Niggas we capping on my name. That's what we doing. All right, cool. You know what? Bet. I'm all talk.
Look at him. Wait till we get them Easter niggas on this podcast.
Nah, nigga, don't even worry about it, nigga. I'm all talk. It's cool. I'm cooling.
This nigga about to go slit his wrist. Anyway, a nigga like me, I ain't gonna count. I got a story like Aaron, but like it's not to the same extent because
I think it was because
hell, whoa, because see, look, it's not to the same extent. Put some respect on my name with a K like Birdman, but nigga, my story. Go ahead, take y'all niggas back, man. We where we at? We 7th grade with it. Last in middle school, I gotta give Shorty a whole new name because she's down terrible right now. I might get sued because her boyfriend don't like me for a whole nother story, even though his bitch wanted me. But we 7th grade middle school. I'm dating this girl named I almost said her name. Give me a name with a. Give me a name. Give me a Chelsea.
Shark. Ooh.
All right, fuck it, yeah.
You know who I was about to say too. I forgot that was a real person.
So, in we 7th grade, me and this shorty Chelsea was we fucking with it. We dating or whatever, like look kid type shit. Not really high school shit. We didn't go over it. We didn't really have sex or nothing. But
nigga, we get it, man.
Time go on, we fuck with each other. Time go on, we stop fucking with each other. She drop a video, right? She drop a video on Facebook. Ooh. This is back when Facebook was hot, so everybody used to use it. She dropped a video. She was like, She set it up. She said, "Hey guys, so I'm coming out. I'm lesbian." And then she was like, "What?" And then everybody was like, "Wow!" And then she continued it. And then she was like, yeah, I cheated on Eric on purpose. I kissed that little girl because I'm gay. I didn't really like Eric. I used him for his friends because he was cool, quote unquote, and he had popularity. I used him for his friends, and she dropped that video, right? So boom. So we I'm at school next day. I ain't even seen this shit because I didn't get it on Facebook, right? I come to school. At the end of the, everything's straight. I'm fooling, getting harassed by little white kids, getting called NIGGER, almost at all that. At the end of the day, right? These two black kids, I can't say their names either because I get sued. We gonna call them T and M. Oh wait, T and Mitchell. They come up, they come up, and they like, Tia dropped a video, and they basically tell me what happened, and then niggas on my they on my head, they joking on me and all that, and they harassing me. It turns into bullying, but we ain't gonna talk about it. Time goes on. Somehow, after that, a rumor goes around that I disrespect her name, right? So she's like, I bet. And she goes and get this dude named Garyon. She goes and get this nigga named Garyon.
You want the Garyon?
Chelsea goes and get this nigga named Garyon. And we at the end of the day, because supposedly because of that rumor, she has him come up and I guess like punk me out. So he has him and he does like, threaten stuff, and I'm literally little boy Eric. Even though I'm getting bullied by little white kids, I'm not about letting no bitch get on my head. I'll be down. So I'm like, I'm not really phased by him. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, you for real? You dead ass? And then I just turn around and get on my bus. And she don't do everything straight after that. I'm cool for like another week. I'm still getting gunned on because of that, and racism because of white kids. All of that stuff. And I'm booling in the cafeteria. I'm eating lunch. We had little chicken balls this day. I'm cooling. I went to little cool. I'm not cool kids. I'm with my little niggas, man. I'm with the niggas, and it was back in the middle school. Whenever you used to get hot ones. I was with Mitchell, James, Sajad. Y'all don't even know who these people are, but back in Lassiter, I was getting it was hot ones. It was hot ones, some serious. So she came up. I mean, and we had teams in middle school for some reason. So my team, we over at lunch and we booling, and then the other team come up because they come and eat lunch too because during like the last 10 minutes or whatever, the next team come in and eat it because everybody got to eat. They come up, and when they team come up, everybody's chilling, right? My Negro senses go off, so I see everybody coming up, and I'm like, pay attention to them for some reason, and out of nowhere, this to paint a picture, this white Russian girl that kind of looked like she would have grew up in the Iroquois area. If you in Louisville, you know what I'm talking about. She looked like she would have grew up over there. She come out of nowhere, busting, angry. Chelsea come talking stuff, and then she's talking stuff, and she get close, and then she's like, "Get up," and I'm like, "No," and she pulls her pants up. You got to remember, she at this time she's a lesbian / dyke. She pulls her pants up, and she's like, so she's squaring up like a man. This ain't no normal female stuff. She's squaring up. She's like, get up. And I'm like, no, I'm not about to hit no girl. I'm not about to fight you. And she's like, get up. And I say it again. So everybody's looking because, we in middle school, some shit like that going on. Everybody gonna pay attention. Everybody's looking, and I turn back around, eat my lunch. She sees that as disrespect, I guess, and she comes up and she puts me in a headlock. And when she puts me in this headlock, for some reason, at first, no, for some reason, I don't grab her arms at all. So I'm just sitting there not eating lunch, but I'm sitting there in my seat. I'm sitting there in my seat with this nasty ass chocolate milk in front of me, and she put me in a headlock. And I grab, I wrap my leg around the chair and around the chair, and I grab it. I grab it because
hey, that's a real nigga tactic, bro. If you ain't never wrapped your leg around the chair, I'm not about
to just get disrespected in front of everybody. I'm not gonna fight her, but I'm not about to get disrespected. I'll be damned.
You wrap it around there and you flex that motherfucker. So, niggas know,
man.
Bro.
So I wrap my leg around that motherfucker, and after a while, I'm like, fuck it, and I just let go. And she pulls me out the seat. She pulls me out the seat, and she gets me on the floor, and she just lets go. Like she just drags me off the chair, and she just lets go, and she just stops, and then she just looks at me. And then security comes up, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I'm sitting there on the floor, puzzled, because I'm like, "Bitch, are you what? I thought we were scrapping. You just put me out my seat, and now you just staring at me." And they come up, and they take her away, and everybody's looking at me, and they just like, dang. They don't say nothing, but they like, dang. Oh, they like, dang. Because look, I was one of those kids. Because after I got put out the seat, I was one of those kids that I used to get so mad that tears used to come out, so I looked like I was crying. I was having one of those moments, so I was heated. It's one of, at that time, it's probably one of my angriest, like a vein popping out the side of my head. I'm biting my teeth down. I'm biting my teeth down hard as fuck. Balling my fist up like I'm ready to scrap, but I won't scrap her because she's a female, and I know that. And I won't hit her because of that. And she was coming down. Everybody's looking at me. They're like, "Dang!" Everybody think I'm crying. They're like, "Dang, that little boy crying." And then we go back to class, and everybody's looking at me. I'm over in my little area. We went back to math class, and before we left for lunch, mind you, everything was fucking cool. We was everything was normal. It was a normal class. We was in a group assignment. We was doing group work. So after I came back from lunch, I had to go back to my fucking group. And everybody in the class just staring at me, whispering, what is over? And then I'll never forget, I'm gonna say their names too, because they're some real ass niggas. Ariana and Kiki. They like, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Yeah, y'all do the same thing if you was in his shoes. You be mad too. He ain't crying. And I'm like, yeah, damn, everybody making fun of me. Everybody, that basically that began my depression, my character development into the Darth Vader and nigga I am today. Anakin Skywalker in me has died because of her. And because of the bullying and all that happened because of that. But you know what's crazy? She's our age, and she has 3 kids. 3 kids. 1, 2, and 3.
Damn.
OnlyFans. She's been kicked out of her house several times, and she's engaged to some nigga that's I guess like a year or 2 older than us. She's engaged to that nigga.
I didn't hear that.
I'll show you after that. She got 3 kids, engaged to the nigga, and she got an OnlyFans.
I know who you talking about.
Because I told you about this, and I hit her. And to continue this, because I hit her up the other day, because whenever I'm off the gigabush, as Aaron would say, I'm in a whole nother mindset, and the mindset I was in wasn't really thinking too clearly. So I was trying to go crazy, and I was texting on Snapchat. I was texting on Snapchat because like I said, she got an OnlyFans, so she's one of those shorties that were promoted. And I swiped up, talking my shit, flirting, and she flirting back, and I'm talking like I'm about to lead up to going crazy, and then she don't reply for a second, and then I get a text, I get a Snapchat, and it says, "Don't text my wife anymore." And then I get a Snapchat. I get a Snapchat picture, and it's of I almost said her name again. It's of Chelsea and him, and he sends me that, and he says, "Don't text my wife no more." Still to this fucking day, I'm not blocked. I'm not removed. I can still text her whenever I want. We've contacted each other again after that, and she said, "Oh, sorry about him." Type shit to this nigga. Life is very fucking crazy. Life is very crazy. She down terrible. Real niggas don't remember.
Man, boy, I feel you on that. Let me tell you something, man.
Middle school is different,
nigga. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Y'all niggas is down terrible.
I'm not even down terrible because you know what's funny? Yeah,
you got jumped 2 times by 3 white girls.
Yeah,
I
ain't get hit or nothing. He just put me on my fucking seat.
At least Eric tried to stop her for a minute. You just sat there and got beat the fuck up.
This nigga's just sitting there getting hands. A nigga like me would never.
It built my endurance up, nigga.
Shit like that started our character development.
Hey, bro, no cap. We talking about, you know, shorties that got niggas, but we could still. My ex coming through, bro.
Say a name if you
I
bold.
cannot wait till y'all niggas call me.
Nigga, nah, I ain't finna say a name, nigga. But nah, she look. If she ever listen to this, she know who she is. She coming through to give me my shit back. But you know, she still ain't told her nigga who I really is. So like, you know,
is this? Oh, shorty that you
yeah.
was.
Shorty,
That's crazy. That's
shorty that kicked me
crazy.
out the crib.
Wait, so are you
Yeah,
still
I'm
with your
saying.
other we?
Nah. She hit me too
Oh,
much. Look,
niggas getting abused.
so you feel me? Her nigga, but to him, I'm her old high school friend.
That's why I hate bitches.
You
So bitches
dig
ain't
what,
shit. This is what
dig
bitches
what
ain't
I'm
shit.
saying? Dig what I'm saying? I'm her high school friend who she ain't ever dated. She always helped me with the ladies. You know what I mean? Because she was
That
popular
nigga
and
goofy.
all
How
this
long
other
has he been
bull.
fucking with her?
You know what I mean?
You know what's
Like 3
crazy?
months.
It's another situation like that I can't really say because I don't know. Actually, I can say Elijah's name because he's gonna be on the podcast. He can tell the story if he wants to, but he got a similar story. I ain't gonna say too much, but when he listen to this, bitch, you gonna know what I'm talking about. It's a
You dig
lot
what
of
I'm
bitches
saying?
that
You
like
know,
they tell they nigga they on something else and they're be in college and they be on
yeah, I mean,
a whole nother
yeah, I mean,
vibe, but I ain't gonna say too much. What kind of friends?
see, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a shorty want to
I
do her
ain't
own
do what you
thing. She can
want.
do whatever she
I
wants.
ain't gonna say shit.
But shit,
Good for me, but
you
you know,
feel me?
bitches ain't shit.
You feel me? But like, you know, it's
And that
just
nigga
funny to
choose
me
them.
how that ended. You know what I mean? So let me tell you something, because she, you know, she liked to be all petty and stuff. And whenever we like split off or something, she always liked to post on social media. So like last time she posted something on social media and we broke up and she was like, cry me a river. She posted a picture of her looking good or whatever. This time, after she kicked me out the crib, she gonna post on Instagram, holler about some what she say? Find your way back. So what do? I like that picture. And guess what she's doing?
Nigga
Coming to the
found his way
crib.
back.
Now, look, you feel me? So what am I gonna do? You know what's funny? I
Bust her
still ain't
back.
debated what I'm gonna do
That
because
rhymes.
you feel me? Because I'm low key because honestly I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. She hurt me when she brought a nigga up. She gonna holler about some, yeah, you was nothing but a
She
project to
really
me. I
said
said,
some
oh,
goofy ass shit when
okay,
she kicked you out too, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
okay.
That was crazy.
Yeah, she said I'm a
We was in the
project. I was like,
PlayStation party
that.
here and
So
wild shit.
I ain't even finna lie. You feel me? I was thinking I might have to bring her in the crib, bust her shit out, tell her to leave her nigga,
Not in
and
there
then
for
just
those.
leave her.
This nigga's genius.
Ruin
Cause
her life.
bro,
Not in
on everything, bro, on everything I love, she was on some fugazi shit, and she was always trying to do some extra shit with a nigga, bro. No cap, that's petty. I don't even like being petty, but she just brings the pettiness out of a nigga, bro. You know what I mean? Cause she knows that I know that she's being petty, but she still chooses to do it.
Because I
It's
feel
crazy.
females low key get enjoyment out of being toxic. A lot of them like that shit on the low.
I mean, some women do, some women don't. It depends. It depends. Not even hot
Hot
take.
take?
You know what? I'm not even gonna
No, we
say
gotta
that.
hear it now. No, we gotta hear it now. Hot take.
Hot take.
This coming in hot
Hot
take from
take.
Aaron.
Hot take. Hot take.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If Shorty is lacking melanin and she's not woke, 9 out of 10 times she's gonna be crazy.
Nigga trying to say she a
You know what
skis.
I mean? She's gonna be crazy. Like she be kicking it with Republicans,
Nigga said
acting like it's normal, and I'm like, Shorty, you
politicking.
bugging. You kicking it with Trump. You kicking it with Trump supporters, and I know they talk about how much they don't like niggas, and you
Cause she low key
chilling.
don't like niggas. It's like nigga dick.
And I'm like, you know what? You out here fetishizing.
You
But
get
I
too
ain't even gonna
deep. You
put you
get
on
too
blast.
deep.
Like
A lot of people.
because it's funny because when I bring up my exes, I can tell her all these in-depth details of how I learned from them and they learned from me, and I've learned from my mistakes and also have grown. But when she bring up her exes, it's just they were black.
We
You
fetishize a lot of these women that lack color, the melanin deficient.
But see, here's the funny
Colonizers, that's
thing.
my
I mean,
Wakandians would say.
I also, but you know, a lot of women I've come to find out sometimes they just like projects.
Oh yeah, the little damage niggas.
And it's a shame, bro. And that's the thing. So when she told me that I was a
king.
project, I was like, damn, how many other shorties don't think that I was a project? Because it makes sense.
Bitches got savior complexes.
Because I've dated a lot of women who have been like, you know, it seemed like they wasn't really dating me for me. And now that she said that, it makes sense. And granted, I'm not saying every chick that I've been with is crazy. Because heck, you know, I done messed up plenty of hella good relationships. Nigga, I'll be the first to admit it, nigga. I fuck shit up all the time.
Right?
I wouldn't say that. It's just
we almost had them.
Yes, nigga, I would.
That's y'all niggas' opinion. I don't think that. I mean,
nigga, it's not an opinion.
Not all of them, but fuck them. But all of them.
Look, now here the thing is, I've been done the dirtiest of dirty by women, and I've also been done the best of best by women. So I don't really think that.
I've never been done the best. Fuck these hoes.
I have to.
I mean, that's your opinion,
Aaron, I can relate. I
that's
can relate
not
to what you're saying.
Aaron.
That's why I'm saying not all of them bad, but it's.
Nah, nigga, you
it's
right.
A lot of this bottom feeder ass bitches. A lot of
2021
bottom of the barrel ass hoes. A lot of little white bitches. A lot of weak hoes.
A lot of these bitches can't appreciate the love a nigga give them.
Tell them. Seek your truth.
A lot of these bitches be cheating out here.
Tell them, brother.
I mean,
look, a lot of these,
it's true, but like,
shit. A lot of these bitches, a lot of these bitches be taking your friends behind your back.
Pass the coin.
You know what I'm saying? These bitches ain't never gonna be shit. Ain't never shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna play these hoes till I die, nigga. I got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bitches. I'm telling I want to rush it right now. I'm just trying to fuck them. When I fuck them, I'm gonna fuck them because I hate these hoes, nigga, from the bottom of my heart, and I don't care, nigga. Listen to the podcast, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Say a name if you both.
That's
talking about Say a name if you both. Wait. Since niggas is talking, I say a few names. Michaela, talk about you. Once I smash you, I'm done with you. I'm blocking you. Chloe, when I see you, I smash you. I'm blocking you. Who else am I naming? I'm
gonna put these bitches up a TikTok clip.
Who else am I naming? They not gonna see it, nigga.
This nigga is a different breed.
I ain't hear nothing.
Who else am I gonna say?
See, because here the thing is, if I
let me go to my messages,
it can backfire. You know what I mean? Because I might have shorties pull up at the crib. You know what
Alexia, when I smash you, I'm blocking you. Zoe, when I smash you, I'm
so cute. Zoe all the way. Y'all remember that show? 5.
My coworker.
You ready?
My coworker.
You
standing here.
No. Wait. I'm not done, nigga.
Hold on. I look good this way. Oh my God.
Today.
All right, Des, go back to your slander. Fuck these hoes. Get them.
Emily, when I see you and I smash.
You sound like a lot of women that lacking melanin, nigga.
Hey, man.
Sophia.
You know, I ain't even gonna count. He named a lot of bitches. You think he capping?
I wear that thing.
You think he capping?
Hey, nigga.
You think you capping your dick on the podcast, Darius?
Look.
You capping your dick? Live on up?
Hey. Do I seem like that, nigga?
I don't know, man.
Look, bro.
I only went to Snapchat.
Look.
Hey. I only went to Snapchat.
Bro,
I haven't even with my messages.
That's a lot of hoes.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about all that, man. Because, look, nigga. I done had peak. At my peak, I had like 3
I'm gonna say some wild shit, Darius. You know what I was about to say.
You naming...
Yeah, I know.
No. She's not it, nigga.
That's why I was like, hold on, man. Chill out.
She's not.
I was about to say your predicament. But I was about to say, whoa. Anyway, you back to your slander.
Okay. So I'm protective. And if I get something, if I get A's, nigga, every one of you niggas is getting it. I don't give a fuck. You niggas, these bitches, all these people getting it, nigga.
On that hard
back.
Like
coronavirus, I get A's.
Run that bit back, man.
Run that bit back. As in,
what am I getting?
Blackmail?
I'm gonna be the Terminator with this shit. Everybody getting touched.
Nigga, this ain't the cheese set.
Hold on,
chill out. What you talking about? To me, everybody getting touched. You gonna chill out? You out?
Right,
You know
right?
what? You know.
This nigga
Yeah,
go
I
on
like
I
Iron
said
acid.
Man.
that.
Chill out, chill
You
out,
know what I
nigga.
said.
Yeah, this nigga's down bad, man.
I know
You
what
know
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying, nigga.
I don't. I hope I don't.
That nigga in jail.
Nigga in jail.
If I
Whoa.
like you, I want you. We can do this the easy
The
way.
booty
Or
warrior?
we
This
can
nigga
do it
said
the
he's
hard way.
taking booty.
Watch it, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't never, that Giga Bush ain't never get in touch with you ever again. This ain't never get in touch
Yeah,
again.
nigga.
This
You heard
nigga a
me.
little wild.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Think about be the Magic Johnson of AIDS.
Damn.
You know what's crazy? Kanye said some real
That nigga
ass shit
really
about that because
did.
Magic
Nigga really
Johnson
did
should
have
be
AIDS.
dead. We won't talk about it. Magic Johnson really,
I
crazy.
rub money, nigga.
Kanye grandmama died, but you know we got Kanye straight. I mean Kanye straight.
The nigga real name is Earl.
Oh
That's
yeah,
so tough.
that is nasty. Earl Johnson ain't like Earl Johnson III. Ain't this son gay? This son is built nasty. This
And his son gay.
Damn, nigga, what you got against gay people? Damn.
I just know. I just know from his past life and
Ain't
his,
Biggie
and
son
his
gay too?
experiences. He.
That's crazy. Biggie Smalls?
Huh?
Christopher Wallace?
I don't not know.
I think he is. That's weird. Not weird. They built weird.
Imagine
That's
They
that
built
weird.
weird.
What, nigga?
Imagine that nigga having a debate with Michael Jordan. That's why I was better than you, nigga. That's why your son gay. He ain't gonna have no comeback.
Here it is,
He
bruh.
ain't going.
Nah, because being gay isn't an insult.
It's
As
not
a
an
kid, it
insult,
was.
but like that nigga
You
ain't
just
got no
Okay,
used it
we
as
know
an
it's not an
insult,
insult, but
nigga.
Aaron, quit capping like as a kid it wasn't.
Alright,
Of
nigga,
course
but
it does.
times
We
have
don't mean it
changed,
like
nigga.
that. Well, we don't, because we're conscious black man, you know, powerful black leaders of the black society.
Bruh,
These niggas is capping.
Nah, nigga.
No,
Don't do that.
no, these
Nah.
niggas is capping. Y'all didn't hear how these. Nah, I'm not
we
even
go
gonna say
fuck
that.
it
Niggas is capping for the podcast. That's alright. He be the main slur using motherfuckers behind the
Nigga
mic.
like me, never.
Nah, nigga,
A nigga
stop
like me
that,
never.
nigga. Because nah, you
A
bugging,
black
nigga.
guy.
I don't
Shut
eat
the
Chick-fil-A
fuck
no more.
up, nigga.
What does that even mean?
Nigga, I'm not with the slander.
I hope you don't wake up tomorrow.
No offense to no offense to the LGBT.
What?
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna eat Chick-fil-A, nigga.
What?
Co-host Darius?
No,
What?
What?
Wait.
No offense to all those blackies,
Them
but I can't
jigaboos,
stand
but-
y'all.
huh?
Like,
Wait.
what?
That nigga Aaron said he don't eat Chick-fil-A no more. I got respect for my gay people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stood up. You know what I'm saying? When y'all wasn't accepting shit. But fuck y'all, I'm gonna eat my chicken sandwich, nigga. I don't
ain't
care
gonna
about
cap.
that much.
I ain't gonna
See,
Give
cap.
up
look,
my chicken. Hey,
bruh.
hey,
Oh
you
my
not
God,
giving, you
dog.
giving us the grilled chicken nuggets, nigga?
But look.
Bruh.
I gotta choose what the fuck I was about to say because I was about to say the wrong shit. I was about to use the word support and it was about to go wrong, boy. It's about to go crazy. Niggas about to get canceled before they even begin.
Yeah, that nigga is not. You see how he was stuttering? That nigga was like, nah. He want them good chicken nuggets.
Let me put it like this, bruh. If there was a corporation that came out and said some wild racist shit against black people and niggas continued to use that brand and they was white, y'all would have no problem calling them a racist, bruh.
They are a bad company.
So you can't just be like, damn, so this gay organization doing this terrible thing to gay people. Y'all cool, but I'm still gonna rock with this organization.
I just like
it can't
eating
go
cheese
both
every now and
ways,
then. They
bruh.
shit high. I don't even eat it like
Wait,
that.
no,
I can't afford it.
wait.
Bruh,
It's high.
but still, bruh.
Aaron, listen. First, what does Chick-fil-A do against gay people?
Bro, they fund
That stupid shit.
what you call
Yeah.
it? What are they called?
That's
Conversion
so
camps.
that's oh my god, nigga, that's so angry. That's so ooh.
And guess what?
That's a whole nother fucking podcast, nigga.
But guess who be eating Chick-fil-A too? Gay people. So do it really matter? I can
Nigga
understand.
just said,
Bro, you can't
do
say that
it
because that's
really
only a small
matter?
percentage, bro.
Aaron, listen. I can understand if they wasn't eating it,
I-
but if gay people supporting their money
To the extent of do it really matter, he wilding. I don't
But
support
listen,
him on that.
here's what you're saying. But here's what you're saying, bro. That's like saying, yeah, there's some black people who say black lives don't matter. So obviously it's not that bad of a thing. Like, no, nigga, saying blue lives matter is still horrible and you're racist. But just because a black person who's whitewashed and says it doesn't make it okay for everybody.
Okay, all right.
Just because one black person allows a white person to say nigga does not mean that all black people are letting white people say nigga.
Did y'all ever give out a
So-
nigga pass?
Me eating that.
Did y'all ever give out the N-word pass?
Say what? Nigga, I'm not even gonna lie. Before I was as woke as
I
I
thought
am
you
now,
gonna
I
cap for this
did.
podcast
That
because
was on
Chelsea
me.
show do got one from both of us still to this day, and Ethan,
Hey, nigga.
and
Hey,
to this
nigga.
day, to this day.
Hey, hey. Hey, look. I'm gonna apologize for my mistakes in the past. I really was not as woke as I thought I was. I was woke a little bit, but now looking back at it,
Niggas a Jim
I
Crow.
was young and dumb, and I take full responsibility for my mistakes. I shouldn't have done that in the first place, and I'm sorry for that. But on the bright side, I will say this: the people we gave it to, they don't actually say it, and it's funny because even though they got permission, I've never heard them
Matter of
say it.
fact, Chelsea, if you listen to this, you fine as shit. But continue what you saying, Aaron.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
whatever
Fuck
nigga
that
you
nigga.
fucking with, for
What's that
real,
nigga
for
name?
real.
Vernion. Fuck that nigga.
Y'all talking about VJ?
Fuck that nigga. Hell, I don't know if that's that nigga name.
Hey,
I ain't gonna say it. Oh,
We won't.
Aaron
that
did
is
say his name. Ah,
Varian.
shit, my bad. But he said his name.
This nigga.
Not gonna lie.
It's shit like that, bro. All I
Not
did was say this. I'm
gonna
trying to figure out who
You
y'all
done put
talking
DJ
about.
on blast, nigga. You gotta take one for him.
Nah, I didn't put nobody
that
on
nigga, he
blast,
25.
nigga. All I did was say it. I was trying to figure out. But anyways, that's on y'all niggas. Y'all niggas want his
No,
shorty.
no,
It's
no,
not.
no,
First off,
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
his.
you
It's
wanted
not
Aaron,
his
Aaron,
shorty.
Aaron,
It's
you
not.
wanted her too.
Wait, Aaron.
We won't go back. We won't go back to freshman year.
Hold on.
We won't jump back to
Wait,
freshman
Aaron.
year.
Hold on. Before we get on this, it's not his shorty. He don't
Shut
own
bitch
her.
ass up,
One.
nigga. You know what we
Chelsea
talking
ain't fine,
about.
Aaron?
Two. That was back in the past. You know,
Aaron,
I thought,
Chelsea
of
ain't
course, I
fine?
thought she was cute. Yeah, I wanted to get with
Did
her.
you want to
Now,
get with her?
nigga,
Did you
I
want
couldn't
to fuck
care
her?
less. If I see her, we chilling.
Aaron, she ain't fine?
Look.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Look.
Niggas be different on the
Look,
podcast.
I'm not gonna lie to
That's
you.
a white woman.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's,
I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to women in the
That's half
city
a black
of
activist.
Chelsea, is
That's
definitely
half a
top
woke
10.
black activist.
She competing. I'm not here to doubt.
That's so crazy. Chelsea, if you listen to this, I don't give a fuck.
But listen, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, my chances is done.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not gonna
I've
say
ain't got no
surpassed
chance
that,
of
nigga.
nigga.
There ain't no
If
chance
she gets single,
of
nigga, I'm
Chelsea just
shooting.
being like, you know what, Aaron, I'm gonna message you. Like,
I say shit right
Me
now.
too, nigga. I
say
swear to
shit
God, we
right
gonna
now.
compete, Eric.
Nigga,
We gonna compete.
You ain't
I'm
got
gonna
no
lose.
fucking chance. So,
They was
I
already
say,
friends,
nigga,
nigga.
you see what happened at the fair.
behind.
Let me not say it like that.
We did text on Snapchat for a little bit though.
wow.
Well, anyway,
Hold on.
Wait
Wait a minute. I'm really trying to think of something because I just peeped that. Like Chelsea is low key like one of the baddest girls in the city.
Baddest. Brooke
Our
too.
age. That's wild.
we gotta say something. No, fuck this. Wait, nah, ain't no way.
Really, we could talk about the baddest in the city. Brooke too. From Eastern. Yeah, Aaron.
Brooke.
Ethan. I'm Ethan. Darius, I'll show you out to the podcast. Fine.
With the smile?
Capital
Wait.
F-I-N-E. Nigga, I'll put this in the TikTok and send it to her. Nigga, fine. With an O. Outstanding.
Wow.
Man.
Name dropping like a mug.
I mean, it's not like
did
we're saying
start
something
name
bad.
dropping.
We're saying they're cute. If we start saying
if
like,
they have a
you know,
problem with
like
it,
we gonna
obviously
fuck
we'll
them and
stop.
all of this stuff, then that's like,
No,
all
let
right,
me
chill
go
out.
look at these.
But you know, it's really a compliment. To they niggas is disrespect. Especially
up and take Chelsea
for real. If your nigga can't beat my ass, he's single. And every real nigga know. Don't say wow like it's cap.
I mean, nigga, I used to think that. Now I just don't. I don't care enough.
So you gonna shoot?
Whatever. I'm not about to argue with you over no girl, bro.
Not.
Like
Nigga,
that's
fine.
fine.
Why would I
Cool,
do that?
whatever.
So when I argue with you, nigga, I won. You lose, buddy.
I mean, that's a different thing. But like, I'm just telling you, I'll be
regardless.
chilling, bro. I'll be like, you know what,
bitch, nigga, you don't got shit to say to me, buddy. You lost. It's not nothing you can say to me. My dick is in your shorty mouth.
All I'm saying,
your shorty want me.
If I see your shorty, right?
You lost.
If I see your shorty, and I see you, and you put no fear in my heart that you're gonna do something about it,
you ain't care. Like I said, if you can't be my ass, she's single. Yeah,
y'all niggas is still on that, bro?
And I'm not talking about Chelsea.
Okay,
I'm talking about the general now.
Okay, but
I'm talking about the general.
Aaron. In reality, are we really just testing a relationship? Like, cause if he takes back then
If he's
a
right,
gift-
if she
hey, I
texts
hit
back,
that nigga out.
if she
If
texts
she
back,
wasn't with me
hey.
anyway, nigga. If I was no, if it wasn't me doing it, it was gonna
If
be
she
another
texts back,
nigga.
it ain't my
So
fault.
I
Sorry.
helped that nigga out.
But
Help
see,
that
here the
king
thing
move
is, I
on.
don't got the
Yeah, you're not
time or
cap. You're not
energy
cap.
for all that, bro. No more. Like I don't have time for all that bull drama. And then, like, bro,
That's
I don't
exactly why
care,
I
dog.
block
Like,
her
do whatever
name.
you
That
want.
nigga would not get text
Whatever
back.
he
Like,
say to
what?
me, like I just look at it and just be like, "Cool story, bro." That's neat, my dude. That's like get
Yeah,
out of here. Get out of
when I
my ear,
text
bro.
this girl
Mhm.
had a boyfriend, right? And outside my shadow, this nigga gonna text me, talking about get on my girl phone, nigga, I'll shoot you. I'm like,
My
nigga,
first
I'm not
girlfriend, I
scared of you.
stole back
Shut the
from
fuck
my
up.
bad.
And
Then you say,
that nigga kept talking shit in the DM.
nigga, hand for real.
And then a couple days later, it's so crazy. They broke up and me and her was texting. So you know,
The first shorty I ever dated, I stole from this little white boy. And to this, I think he knows I did because he knew who I was, and he didn't want her talking to me because he knew that we used to talk. But every time I used to see him in Dawes, I would always be like, ooh. I'm not gonna say his name, but Darius, you know who he is. I would always be like, ooh, we can't really be cool.
Oh
But yeah,
my
I stole shorty back from him. She ain't gonna say it because she was like, oh, that's a bad word. I mean, not a bad word, bitch. She ain't want to phrase it like that, but nigga. At the beginning,
You know what?
beginning of me,
Every
beginning of
person we
texting
name
her
drop, bro,
again,
we should
she
bring them
wouldn't
on this
reply, and she
podcast.
used to say, "Stop texting me." I kept texting her, and I said shit on Instagram, and eventually she kept replying. Wow. So, like we be saying, it's on your bitch. I'm sorry.
Bro, we need every person we name drop. We need to bring them on this podcast.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
I mean,
I don't know about that one.
Chelsea will come on the podcast.
You name drop.
I mean, you think
I don't think
Chelsea
ever heard
do
the
that
podcast.
Because I'm gonna be a different nigga on this podcast.
You know what's funny? Now, if Chelsea came on this podcast, no cap, just because of her social media following, nigga,
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be out there. No cap.
and
No
she's a white
kizzy.
girl.
No kizzy.
Cap, I'm gonna be a different.
The podcast we're gonna
breed
have
and
with a
on the
female is
podcast.
gonna blow.
This nigga here. Woman, nigga. God dang.
Nigga, right? Don't get
Nigga, female.
Nigga, I said
what you
female. I
mean,
did not say
bitch
bitch.
ass?
But
No
even when I
way.
be saying bitch, I don't be meaning like that a lot of the time.
Here this nigga go.
Female. So
woman.
anyway, continue what we was talking about.
All right, bitch.
I hate black people, bro. It be these woke, these new,
Anyway,
woke black activists that only date white women. If we really won't talk about it, we really won't correct niggas,
Hold
man.
on. First off, y'all keep saying only like I haven't had a girl
Did you
that's
fuck her?
Latina, white, and black.
Did you
Y'all
fuck the
only
black bitch?
remember the white girls, nigga.
Did you put your dick inside the white
remember
woman?
the white girl?
That's cap. That's cap, nigga.
How long did you?
And hold on. First off, on top of anything, I've never degraded a race for
I'm
being
about
a
to
race.
sock you in your fucking face, nigga. I hate black people, nigga.
Please tell me, what is a race that I?
Of course you don't. Nobody degrades race, but nigga, you say that like you can't say the damn color, nigga. I don't know. I'm hot.
Aaron, how long did you date? Aaron, how long did you date the black shorty and the Latina shorty?
Did you fuck her? Did you fuck her?
Just
did
as
you put
long
your
as I
penis
did
in?
the white ones. What you mean? Yes. Yes.
This nigga's
Kevin on the
lying.
podcast. You Kevin on the podcast.
What are you talking about, bro? I can't say her name, but
Ain't no way, cause
bro, one of my longest relationships was with a Latina girl.
Yeah,
what are you
this
talking
nigga stuttering. This nigga stuttering. Hey, this nigga never.
He's not
stuttered.
capping about the Latina, but we're talking about black
He's
women.
capping
If you a black activist, woke one, sir, can you be with the black women?
Okay, first off, being woke and dating in your own
What's wrong
race,
with black women?
that doesn't cancel out the wokeness.
Nah, why?
Nothing is
why
wrong
should
with
you fuck
black women. I
women?
never said anything. Hold on. No. Because we're not gonna sit here and downplay the things that I have did for Black Lives Matter that y'all don't even know about. Like when I was in military school and I had Marines threatening to kill me because I was teaching people why I didn't stand for the flag, and niggas was getting upset talking about you keep doing this, we're gonna have some problems. We know where the cameras is not at. It's like, so nigga, nah, I've done stuff for the
I'm about to
Black
get this
community.
nigga a cookie.
First, second of all,
Martin Luther King,
Second
sit
of all,
down,
nigga,
nigga.
I have tried.
Bravo.
Because I've tried to date Black women, but a lot of times
I'm gonna
because
push his
of
buttons.
the way and nigga, because when I say this, do not sit here and cap. Do not cap on my name. This is not disrespecting Black women, but a lot of times what happens is they get to know me and they get to see me and they say, what do they say? You too white for me. Is that or is that not true?
I don't push his buttons.
Eric. No, Eric. Let me know. Is that or is that not true? Because what? Hold on. No, answer it, nigga. Because don't you say the same thing?
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Do you want your cookie?
Point proven exactly. All right then. Nah, nigga, I don't want to be disrespected out here, and I don't want you trying to make it seem like I'm out here
give this
trying
nigga
to put
blue
down
ribbon.
a Black woman just because majority of the girls that I have dated have been Latina and white. I never said that there was.
One girl has been Latina and the rest has been white.
That's not true, bro. What are you talking about?
Activist ribbon. Wait, what'd you say your majority of women was?
Latina and white.
So white, all right. Anyway,
that I have smashed, but I have dated multiple Black women, and I've had the best relationships with Black women. But smash and toxicity, that goes to
the dog.
Black American.
No.
That goes to the white girls.
If I had dog,
big facts.
Top of the podcast back said, who holds the toxicity crown?
Nigga, I just said.
The
white girls for sure.
You want to say them Latino women? You sure you want to say them Latino women wouldn't hold that toxicity crown?
Anyway. I'm positive.
I ain't gonna say a name, but Ethan, when you listen to this, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm phrasing to. Ka-chow. Can't say her name on air. You know I can't say her name. It's the one that she was with the longest. You sure you would say it?
Oh my god. No, because that's nigga, because that's all.
This nigga was a boy. This nigga dropped the homies for it too.
That is not what
Jared.
Right.
No, you did. You know you did. Don't cap on the podcast. Don't cap on the podcast. Did you and Jared's relationship not suffer because of her?
Okay.
Yes
so
no,
what
yes
happened with
no,
that?
Yes or no? Yes or
no?
No.
So I don't get to
explain
explain
myself.
myself. I don't get to explain myself.
I see it, sir.
Yeah, it did. For a little bit. But here's the thing. One, neither one of y'all niggas has been in that situation. So y'all cannot sit here and judge. Because y'all never been in that situation.
I don't even know the situation.
Exactly, nigga. So here's the situation. There was a crazy girl who texted Jared. Toxic.
There we go.
My
Yeah,
bad.
She was bad for you. Very bad for you.
Toxic girl who texted Jared. And she got into it with him over something that Jared said, which was true. She said it to him, and she also barred up Jared's baby.
I don't know about.
I had nothing to do with this.
Continue.
No.
About what I know.
Because
I almost said the name.
Jared's baby mama got upset and texted her. The girl wanted because this is what happened. The girl wanted me to fight Jared for the quote unquote disrespect. I told her no. She's bugging. She gets whatever comes to her is what she deserves for speaking to him like that. Because she had no business getting involved in this. So when she decided that she was going to try and get Jared jumped, I dropped her and I cut all ties with her.
But before that, y'all friendship suffered.
Our friendship suffered because of something completely different.
My nigga Jared on the podcast. I need my nigga Jared on the podcast.
And why was that?
I did.
But how do y'all know you were in the group?
My memory at this time isn't the greatest, which is why I need Jared on the podcast. And it's, from the head of the source, he was in the situation more than I was because it was y'all relationship. But I definitely do.
We was upset about it for a little bit, but we wasn't that upset. What originally happened was Jared brought up the fact that he, quote unquote, helped me not kill myself over the summer. And that's what it originally made us split ways.
Crazy. Anyway, next topic.
Anyway, let's take his red baby. What we got next? What else? What y'all niggas have some traumatizing stories?
I'm
I hate women.
Women.
Let me not even go to women. I don't like Visco.
Traumatizing.
I remember y'all mentioned that fucking app, that VSCO app. I don't understand the purpose. I don't know if y'all get with the hype. I know that's a white women app, but I don't. Yeah.
Visco, nigga. That's the type of girl that Aaron date.
See, here niggas go, bruh.
Am I lying?
Bruh. Once again, if I connect with somebody, I connect with somebody.
And they just happen to be the majority of the time Visco girls. All right?
That's not the case, nigga. If I fuck with somebody, I fuck with somebody. It's that simple. I'm talking to multiple girls right now, and most of them are black. So what does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. Most of the times you dated somebody and they was white, they was Visco girl.
Y'all never did answer the Tion Tiny question.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you're wrong. Because when
right.
you say Visco, you're implying it's the most basic of white chicks. With most of the white girls I have dated, they have either been OD toxic or OD alternative. Some of them, very few percent of them, like 2 of them have been
okay,
basic
trigger
white
black
chicks.
people. Do y'all want to tell me what y'all stance on this Tion Tiny shit? Because niggas, we started the podcast with that shit and led into a totally whole slur of other shit. And we just skipped that whole shit as a unit, and that's gonna be the podcast title for clickbait.
This nigga.
How many victims came forward? Was it like?
You need the title of niggas be triggered.
How many people came forward? Was it like 20-something people?
I'm saying like, damn.
It was a double-digit number.
Oh shit! Damn.
So all I'm saying is that's a double-digit number. Is a big possibility that like
how do they
kind of true.
No, Mike, think what you saying.
I don't know if he raped them per se.
I think it's date rape.
I should hit R word, but I don't.
If he did use them pills, it's date rape.
I'm saying I don't know if he did
allegedly.
that. No, I'm saying it's alleged. But a lot of victims came forward, and he's going to have to prove a lot more than I didn't do it. He can't Tory Lanez his way out of this. He can't just say I didn't do it, and then everything will go on with life. He got to do something. He's not about the Ian Connor. Actually, you know what? Ian Connor, that nigga, he's a different breed. But I hope you, Aaron, do you know Ian?
I don't know who the fuck that is, but also,
let me explain to you. He is he's a fashion icon with over 35 plus rape allegations. Damn. Yet he has not been in jail yet for any of them, and he won't address none of them, and none of his friends will drop him. So I'm talking about famous people. He still hang out with famous people, even though these are pretty well-known allegations.
I don't know his name, but didn't Oprah go through some shit like? No, not
Drake. Like when
Drake
dropped last year, had a bar about him, something like that.
Oprah went through some shit like
anyway,
that.
Back to the T.I. thing.
Went through that shit with. I don't know how the fuck they found like if like somebody got like raped like years ago, that works. I don't know how you found evidence for that.
Shit lagging. You was lagging, Eric.
I'm gonna say it again. Okay. I don't know how you find evidence for rape. Like if somebody got raped like 10 years ago, I don't know how you find the DNA and the evidence for all of that if it's 10 years ago. So then how does the whole actual case work?
You don't.
Because really, we're just going against he said, she said.
More physical proof. I have no idea how it works, but I think it can be he said, she said, but you can also find like text messages or video recordings.
Yeah,
and that's the sad thing.
You have to go back.
A lot of the times,
I'm not gonna act like niggas don't. Like a lot of people that get rape allegations aren't really rapists, because a lot of powerful people that's high up in the industry, they have a lot of power due to their popularity and their famousness and their fame, and they also have a lot of money, so they can do a lot of shit. And a lot of them, they probably could be on a lot of that weirdo, a lot of that outlandish, exotic ass shit that they be talking about. A lot of them allegations don't be capped. But I do think if you do cap about an allegation, if you lie about an allegation, something deserves to happen. You deserve to get not just fined, you deserve jail time because you can ruin a man's entire reputation, entire life, entire career, just saying he touched me. Something need to be put in place. We need to really look at the judicial system. Oh, rape and all that. Yeah,
I have friends that experience stuff like that when they not rape per se, but like they've been with women. So Aaron don't bitch about it. They've been with women.
I know
say
people
if
like
you
that.
leave me, I'm going to tell people
I can't say
that
no
you
names.
raped me. So you know what I'm saying. As much as it's like rapists are bad. A lot of women, I won't say a lot. Some women use it as like
some people use that shit for power.
Keep men in their lives, which is not okay in any
way. Like I know one situation that happened, and this girl lied about this dude touching on her and raping her, and he kept saying that he didn't do it in the video when he was getting beat up by them niggas, but it didn't. They didn't believe him because she said that he did it. Then later on, she was like, "Oh yeah, nah, he didn't rape me. It was consensual or whatever." Well, not consent. Well, like she just didn't like. She just regretted the body type beat.
Wait, what?
Well, something need to happen to him.
But that's so weird. Like you just to lie about something so serious and so traumatic, and it's like,
I don't like it. I don't like how a lot of people move. I don't like how a lot of mindsets work. I don't like how people think. That's
let me date a white girl and she said that bullshit. I'm gonna say you call me an N-word with the ER on it. So we gonna see
if a white woman says a black boy raped her, boy, it is over.
Black people gonna have my back before they have yours.
Boy, they are not gonna give a darn about that NIGGER.
We both going down. You call me the N-word with a hard ER. So we both. Well, black chicks are gonna expose her and make her cancel from school. I don't give a fuck. She going down.
White people got a lot of power. Power on. I think let's call him Zach.
Aaron. Zach.
Power on. This nigga Zach.
Yeah, nigga's a beta.
No, we're not doing that. All right, so
let me look up top.
It's been a good podcast. It's been a strange podcast. It's been a long podcast. It's been a different podcast. It's been a unique, different type of experience this time. This type around. Been coordinated as fuck. We ain't gonna talk about it though. But you know what to do. Support us on Apple Podcasts, 5 stars. 5 stars on Google Podcasts. Like the video on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You got anything else you want to say, co-host?
Who you know really shot you? You know what I'm saying? Listen, people of the world.
I was thinking, Dave.
Focus on yourself. Make some money. Get a job. You know what I'm saying? Chase your dreams. People come and go. You know what I'm saying? Life sucks sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Your parents went through it. Probably your grandparents went through it, and so on and so on. But you still got to get out your bed in the morning. You still got to get that money. Still got to go chase your dreams so you can do better for yourself in life. So one day, if you do choose to have kids, you can pass the knowledge on to them.
So inspirational.
They become great people.
Look at you.
And so on and so
Look
on.
at you. Look at you. So inspirational.
Can become a better place. Man, that was so corny and cringy. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Just get your money, nigga. Just get your money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these hoes, nigga. If you a nigga out there,
that's a path for black actors.
Get your money, get your drip. Damn, hold on. My phone fell. If you a nigga, go get your money, go get your drip up. Post some pictures on Instagram.